Hello, boys and girls. We have our telescope, so now we're going to start looking for things in the background. So I'm just going to right now hide our telescope so that way it's not in the way, but we'll open it up back later. So now you're just going to think, what are some things that would be really cool to see in space if I were walking around space or if I were flying through space? So I want you to pick three objects to see if you would find fun, and it can be funny or it could be real, either one. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to say, what if I saw a starfish? Instead of just a regular star, I saw a starfish. And what if I saw, since we're on a fish theme, I'm going to say jellyfish. I've got a jellyfish. And now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add one more thing. I always think it'd be funny if someone lost their ball in space, so I'm going to add a ball. Now I'm going to change the size of these to be about 40. I want them to be pretty small, maybe 50 on that one. And then my starfish, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change that one to 50, and the jellyfish. So I'm just going to change the sizes. So now these three start out with the same code. So I am going to pick a spot on here. I'm going to pick a flag, and I'm going to tell it to go to that position. Once I have it in that position, they're going to hide later. Once they hide, so I'm going to go ahead, since I know they're going to hide, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the show and the hide. So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and tell it to show. Then I'll have this hide when I need it. So now I'm going to come and I'm going to say, I want it to forever move, but I want it to look like it's going through space. So now I'm going to say glide to a random position. So now I could click this and you see it's going to a random position. Now that's going a little fast, so I want to slow it down a little bit. So I'm going to glide maybe 3 seconds. So you see it's gliding through space. Now because I do have the binoculars, I want the binoculars in the front. So that means I need these to go to the back. So I'm going to come back under here and I'm going to tell these to go to the back layer. That is the basic code for all of these. So now I'm just going to drag this same code over here, and I'm going to drag this same code over here. And I could give them, if I click on my starfish now, I'm going to just change my starting position to the numbers that I already have set there, that are right here. And go to my basketball, and that is 8 and 91. Okay, so now when I click the flag, they're all just kind of moving through space. Sometimes they overlap, sometimes they don't. They're all just going to random positions. So that is basically how we are going to get them to move. Now we're going to add a little bit of more code to them later, but this is just to start them moving through space.